As much as I love the screen on the OLED model of the Switch, sometimes bigger is better, but it's rarely portable, and that is where the Rokid Air AR glasses come into play, giving us a personal 120-inch screen that you can easily take with your Switch kit on the go. Welcome to It Came From a Box. This is Sergio AM, and raising over $691,000 from 1,700 backers, these are the Rokid Air, one of the most funded AR glasses on Kickstarter, and one of the best ways to jump down the augmented reality rabbit hole. Originally, I was going to feature these in a hauled episode, but there's just so much more to them, so we reached out to Rokid, and they were awesome enough to sponsor this video. Now, unlike VR, which is this isolated, enclosed experience, AR aims to enhance the real world by overlaying digital content through a lens or screen. Think similar to Iron Man's HUD, but, not to that extent. With it, you can multitask and get some work done, watch shows and movies, even in 3D, and play your consoles, like the Switch, on a huge 120-inch screen. So let's check them out. First, the glasses, along with the companion app, are compatible with Android devices that support DisplayPort over USB-C, which not many do. At the moment, they list about 39 compatible devices, but you don't need a compatible phone if you only want to use it in projection mode with an adapter. More on that in a bit. In the box, we get a carrying case, but first, down here we have a box with our paperwork, a cleaning cloth, and the angled USB-C cable. Back to the case, it's got a nice fabric cover, it's hard shell, and inside we have an elastic nut perfect for the USB-C cable, cleaning cloth, and even an adapter. Then, behind this Velcro strap, we have our glasses. On the front, we have a single lens with a dark tint to help separate the screen from your surroundings, and it gives the glasses this kind of futuristic visor look. But underneath, we have our individual screens for each eye. The temples then wrap around off the sides, and unlike most glasses, this design is very organic. There's no straight lines or sharp corners, and that does make them stand out when you wear them, so I'm sure you'll get a few odd looks in public. As for build quality, they're well made with attention to detail, but the construction is mostly plastic, so they don't feel very premium, but that does help keep them lightweight. Now let's check out their specs. They weigh only 2.9 ounces, in part because they don't have a built-in battery. The screens are micro OLED displays, each with a resolution of 1920 by 1080 per eye at 60 Hz. They have up to 1800 nits of brightness and a 100,000 to 1 contrast ratio. Then we have two HD directional speakers on the temples, two noise-canceling microphones to use with their snappy voice controls, and the glasses have 3 degrees of freedom head tracking and a 43-degree field of view. For the fit, they went with a one-size-fits-all approach. The temples bend inward towards the end to suit almost any head size, and they have foam cushions on the back to relieve some of that tension. Next, the nose pads are large and adjustable. You just position the glasses and squeeze them around your nose. Finally, with these knobs up top, you can adjust each lens to suit your prescription with 5 diopter levels. They work well, but if your vision is outside that range, you may be out of luck. For those wondering, depending on the size of your glasses, you may be able to use them underneath, but that can be uncomfortable, which is why they don't recommend it. Once everything's adjusted, the fit is pretty comfortable. If you have a big head like me, you will feel the tension from the temples, but those cushions do help when using it for long periods of time. Like I said, the glasses don't have a built-in battery, they're instead powered by whatever device they're connected to, with the included USB-C cable on the left temple. So yes, they're tethered, but that also gives us the advantage of less latency, and you won't run out of battery if you power it with something like their new Rokid Hub. This tiny adapter expands the USB-C port on either your phone, the Switch, or other USB-C devices, so you can both connect the glasses along with a powered USB-C cable so you can use them infinitely, forever. Moving on. Because it's hard to show on camera, I'll visualize how it looks. The screen is about 120 inches, it's big and fills your view, but you can still see your surroundings off the side. Depending on the environment, at the brightest setting, the image is slightly transparent, more so in a heavily lit environment, so to get the best quality out of those OLEDs, you want to darken the room, or if you want to go further, Rokid also has a cover glass kit with 2 additional visors. One is slightly more transparent so you can see your surroundings more clearly, and the other is blacked out so you can get the full quality out of those OLED screens. The image quality from the OLEDs produce beautiful, vibrant colors with very close to true blacks, and the resolution is surprisingly sharp at 1080p. As for audio, the dual directional speakers on the temples work well. They get pretty loud, a bit tinny on the high end, but if you want better quality along with some privacy, you're better off with headphones or earbuds connected to the source device. Now, the main experience is through their Rokid AR app. In it, we have AR mode where you can adjust all sorts of useful settings like IPD, interpupillary distance adjustment, you can switch between a fixed image or float it in 3D space, there's an image focus guide, voice commands, and more. Then we have some apps such as Cinema, where you can watch videos from a handful of services, but you can also access more through their web browser, and it also supports 3D video, which is one of my favorite features. Also, in the browser, if you switch to 3D, you can then reposition the window and add additional ones in 3D space, but it's limited by your field of view, so if you have too many, they will get cut off. There's also an app store where you can download AR games. They're pretty basic, there's not a lot to choose from, but more are in development, and you can even test some of them out with demos. Now onto my favorite, projection mode. But keep in mind that in this mode, we lose access to settings, image adjustments, and voice commands. So by connecting the USB-C cable to a DisplayPort compatible device, you can use the glasses as an external display. This makes for an awesome way to expand your screen real estate on a laptop, but with a powered USB-C to HDMI adapter, you can also use it with just about any other HDMI supported device. Yes, including consoles. The 120-inch OLED screen has a refresh rate of 60 Hz, which gives you a solid gaming experience. It's more than enough for anything the Switch can throw at it. Now, to connect the glasses to the console, you'll need a powered adapter that connects directly to the dock, or that portable Rokid Hub I mentioned that connects directly to the Switch. Once hooked up, the screen on the Switch will turn off and appear on the glasses. In this configuration, it's considered docked mode, so it both charges the console and powers the glasses, but you can't use the Joy-Cons attached. So you'll either have to remove them or use a separate controller. This setup paired with a power bank is perfect for travel. It makes it so you can get a cinematic gaming experience anywhere in a kit that can easily fit in your bag. So going from the Switch OLED to this screen, you can keep that beautiful, vibrant image, but because most games perform slightly better in docked mode, you're also getting the best frame rate and resolution from your games. We've been testing it out with Breath of the Wild, where that open world just feels so big and immersive, but even indie games like Rogue Legacy 2 look really sharp, and gameplay at 60 FPS is so satisfying on this huge screen. But remember, it's not exclusive to the Switch. It also works the same with the Steam Deck, and with the USB-C to HDMI adapter, you can use it with any of your consoles. Overall, these are a blast. Whether you're traveling or if you live in a small or shared space, they're very convenient. So if you like the idea of a personal theater in these portable glasses that you can use to either multitask, watch shows or movies, and play your consoles in, they're a no-brainer. Check out the Rokid Air. Once again, this is Sergio IM. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you for the next box.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to help us out, you can do so by clicking that thumbs up button. And while you're at it, why not subscribe for more content? It's free. We also love to hear you out, so please leave a comment down below or talk with us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Sergio IM, and I'll see you for the next box.